Good morning from the National Weather Service here in Pocatello. My name is Carter, and today's weather hazard briefing is for Monday, September 6th. Warm, dry, and smoky conditions continue through Labor Day and beyond. And some key points to focus on for this presentation. Dry and smoky conditions are expected throughout the week, with critical fire weather conditions possible due to the coupling of relatively low humidities and increased wind gusts. A red flag warning is in effect from noon until 9 o'clock today. Above normal temperatures are expected throughout the start of the week and through Friday, although a pattern change Friday through the weekend will bring with it increased precipitation chances and cooler, more seasonable temperatures through the start of next week. Here's a look at our current satellite loop. Not a whole lot to talk about this morning, just maybe a few upper-level clouds working through the central mountains and Snake Plains, but no impacts associated. Here's a look at our weather and impacts outlook matrix. Main concerns Monday through Friday is going to be focused around smoke, winds, and relative humidity. So for today, the fire red flag warning is that it's in effect. Those gusty winds combined with the very low relative humidity is what's contributing to that warning in effect for today, mainly Tuesday through Thursday. Still looking at the smoke and relatively low humidity with some slightly breezy conditions possible towards Wednesday. And towards Friday, the humidity looks to improve with a slight chance of thunderstorms in our mountainous locations. Here's a look at our current watches, warnings, and advisories. We do have a red flag warning for gusty winds and relative humidity, as said from noon today until 9 o'clock. Winds generally out of the southwest, 15 to 25 miles an hour, with some gustier winds expected, especially across portions of the Snake Plain. Very low relative humidity, and a combination of these impacts is what's contributing to the possible rapid spread of new or existing wildfires in the area. Here's a look at the smoke model that's going to be focused on today. So that predominant southwest flow into the region is going to be bringing with it a lot of smoke to start off the week and through the rest of the week until that pattern change like we had talked about for Friday. But as far as smoke concerns, especially tomorrow, widespread smoke inundation, especially across the Snake Plain. And with no sight of relief towards the later part of the week, a lot of smoke will be sticking with us for the meanwhile. Here's a look at your high temperatures and minimum relative humidities today. Across the Snake Plain and Central Mountains, temperatures in the upper 80s to low 90s, with minimum relative humidities in the single digits to low teens. Wind gusts today, that's going to be the main factor contributing to our red flag warnings. Across the Snake Plain especially, gusts up to around 30 miles an hour around the Arco Desert area are expected, and towards this evening slightly tapering off into Tuesday. And taking a look for your Tuesday, high temperatures stay right around where they were in the upper 80s to low 90s, but winds definitely take a backseat to yesterday, not hitting that red flag criteria for tomorrow. So as far as keeping that really low relative humidity, but slightly less wind for your Tuesday. And for Wednesday, temperatures are going to be probably the warmest day of the week in the upper 80s to mid 90s, so really warm conditions for this time of year. And wind gusts are expected to increase slightly on Wednesday, especially in the Central Mountains and the Snake Plain area. So we'll be keeping an eye on that for any red flag conditions that persist. And for Thursday, things cool off by a few degrees, temperatures across the board in the upper 80s to low 90s. And for Friday, that cooling trend, that pattern change, like we had talked about, as far as heading into the later part of this week, temperatures across the board in the mid-80s. Here's a quick look at our 6 to 10 day precipitation and temperature outlooks. Above normal favored precipitation is expected for the later part of this week and into next, associated with that pattern change that's going to be bringing with it some slightly more seasonable temperatures. The 6 to 10 day outlook does have us slightly above in the 40% category for eastern Idaho, but right around normal temperatures are expected going past that point. The 8 to 14 brings a lot of similar, but normal precipitation chances and just above normal temperatures for the second week of September. And to wrap things up today with a summary, the dry and smoky conditions are expected this week with critical fire weather conditions possible. We do have a red flag warning in effect, and we'll be monitoring throughout the week for any red flag conditions that persist, and you'll be notified accordingly. Above normal temperatures through the start of the week, so temperatures will be generally rising towards Wednesday, where temperatures will be in the mid-90s across the board, especially in our valley locations, but cooling towards Friday, where temperatures are expected to be in the 70s and 80s. That pattern change will be contributing for that into Friday and through the weekend. Increased precipitation chances and cooler, more seasonable temperatures will be expected. And that about wraps up your weather briefing today for Monday, September 6th. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to contact us at our email, phone number, or check out some information on our website. Hope you all have a wonderful day.